the people visited at Kolkata for purchasing many things because there you can expect to having a very less price of any things. So that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
wholesale.
there are many because there are many Bengali living there. No, that's why you can say like the I think the price are very less of anything there. That's why.
Yeah, there are it means what metro city you can consider no Kolkata. So that is why they're the hub of no what retail product.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a very cheaper price if you and bulk product no wholesale
Yeah.
price available. So that is why it's a very for shopping purpose it's very good.
Okay. So I have a question for you. Like, are you still? May I know your post? Like, still, are you working anywhere or are you only housewife?
No, I'm not a housewife. I'm single. And yeah, I'm not working in any other place. My sister runs two salons, so I work with her. So that is why I'm taking advantage. Otherwise, nobody hire me no for part-time job. I
Okay.
live in
Okay.
a small town, so nobody hire for part-time job. They hire especially for full-time job. So my time,
Yeah.
if I join some other salon or academy, so academy timing is not 9:30 to 6 o'clock, and if I join any salon, so it's a take long time, like 9:30 you come out your house, and your reaching time will be 9 o'clock, 9 p.m.
Mhm.
at night.
Yeah. You're
It's
right.
very, yeah, it's a very long time, so that is why I'm not joining any job.
Yeah. I can understand because you know very well in this time if the any shopkeeper yeah any person keeps any employee in their company or any shops so they will be utilize your whole I think full time of your okay
Yes.
and then after they will pay you whatever amount do you want to get through that person's okay
So that
okay
amount will be not sufficient, but because of there is no other option, so that is why they join. People are working no in that kind of organization or shop. There is not other option.
yeah you can say like generally the human being forcefully they have to work there no because they do not have lots of option. That's why. Okay, I have another question for you. Like, when did you get idea to learn a spoken English? May I know?
Yes, yes. Uh, when I was in college, no college time. My college time, whenever I saw someone talking in English, so everybody pay attention, no. So these things attract you, and after completing my graduation, when I went for interview or other things, so people firstly ask you in English. No, any question they ask in English. If you don't reply, then you fire. They don't select or hire that kind of person. So I thought ki, I should learn this language. If I want to good job and good hike in some company, and means my choice job, I want my I want to means I want that kind of work. That work I will feel comfortable. So that
Okay.
is why, and according to being a girl, according to my time should be no shooting no 9 to 6 is okay. More than this is very difficult to know night journey or all these things. My family member also don't they don't allow to me you go and come night time, so it's quite difficult. So that is why I thought if I learn this language, so definitely there will be no lot of opportunity in future. Definitely I have a lot of opportunity, so I can teach as a tutor, and online you can take classes, and so many options are there, no, if you
Yeah, of course.
command,
You're
if you
right.
have a good command of this language, so definitely. So I thought ki first I learned this language.
Of course, you are doing well, like according to me, because in this time I have gotten many housewives. In spite of settling their life, they are learning. Only for their child, you can say, like still, if the any parents want to having the admission of their child, okay, in good schools, yeah, any institute. So the requirement to be educated as a parent there. Okay. And after you can get the admission your child any schools. So it's a, I think you can say this is a challenge of all the families member, right? And they forcefully they have to learn English language. And otherwise, as you mentioned, like there are lots of opportunity you can get there in future. So yeah, this is also right. Okay. So I'm also agree to you. So now I have a question for you. Like, what is the way of learning English speaking of yours? May I know?
Yes. So if you're talking about the, just I'm focusing on more focusing on speaking, and after that listening also important. Because what happened, I started randomly, just talk to people, and that time I was zero. So just I started. People advised me कि you start speaking, speaking by speaking, speak by speaking. So that is why you start speaking. So firstly I start speaking, and some certain point I realized that कि, yeah, I should learn grammar also, tenses also. So that time according to the situation I try to go through the grammar and other things also focusing. And someone said that ki you start reading, so your pronunciation will be good, and you explain good. So that is why I started reading also. But writing is a very boring part, so I don't go for writing. Just I read and watching English content, so that I grasp some good things like how to make sentence and how to uh, right word you use, no. Sometime what happen, I use substitute, like right word is not,
Subtitles.
yeah, yeah, right word not come in my mind, so I search some substitute. So in this way, whenever I found ki, yeah, this time this thing is not good, I'm not sufficient in for present tense or past tense, so I go through again in grammar part, and then I come to speaking. So this
Okay.
kind of activity, this is a daily routine. It's not a one day, no, one day you read and finish all these things. It's a
Yeah.
keep on learning. We become fluent. You have to do these things. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, of
doing.
course. That's a
Yeah.
very, I think that's a very attractive way of your applying at your beginning time. But I'm so curious to knowing your first step at the beginning time. Like directly you are speaking with the stranger. Like that way you get a starting to improving your English or other methods. Are you, I think, were you applying at your beginning time? May I know
Uh,
your first
that
step?
time,
Yeah.
is that time I had some knowledge of grammar. So
Hmm.
past tense, future tense, and present tense. I know a little bit. So randomly I start talking with you. When you talk to someone, that time you realize that ki how do you do? If someone asks to you how do you do, so firstly I don't know how to answer it. Right now I'm talking to you. Just that the meaning of these questions is no, I'm talking to you. But if you
Hmm.
understanding it's no, it's the English language, so their way is totally different. So people ask to how do you do? So that time no, I was so confused. 2 3 times I told them कि I'm talking right now, you talking with you. So that time they made me understand that कि you tell that कि means what is your profession right now, you are a working professional or you are a student, you tell that. So in this way I grasping small thing, and I started to speaking. I just start driving, not learning. Just I drive, and I learn so many things from my co-learner, and this way started my practice.
Okay, so I'm so curious to knowing your beginning activities of yours to learning time. Like you know very well, million of students have been facing at beginning stage. Like how would talk to with whom, especially. So I just want to know your way. Like you are alone at that time. Then with whom are you practicing your spoken English? May I know?
Yeah, it's a very nice question. Okay, so people are thinking that no ways we where there is a no environment. In same thing happened with me. No, there is a no environment. Nobody speak. at my home and my surrounding. So
Hmm.
where should I start? So one day I scrolled my Instagram ID. So that time I found one advertisement pop up in my screen. That
Hmm.
name is a Joe Stock. So
Okay.
I took subscription Joe Stock. It's a 4 month subscription. That time 599. So
Okay.
1 year ago. So that time I took subscription and I start talking with people. And there is a no time limit. No, you can talk 24 to 7 hours. So I utilize that application in proper manner, and except that application, I use Hybro application, Be Angrez, and English Buddy. So is gradually, slowly, when I got idea from other, so I started using other application also.
Okay. So how much time have you been practiced on that application? And after that, you thought like it is enough, and directly we should be conversation by video calling with the stranger. Tell me, when did you get the idea?
Okay, so initially stage I was very excited, okay, to talk with a stranger, and as well as no enhancing your English. I want to
Hmm.
anyhow enhance my English. So initially stage uh, I used to use 5 hour, 4 hour, because I know very difficult to frame the sentence that time,
Hmm.
initial stage. And some people received your call and some people disconnected in front of you because they know that ki you are a beginner, so nobody wants to talk with you. Those who are good speaker. So that kind of incident I also faced. But yeah, totally. What what your question? I forgot. Repeat.
Like how much time have you
Yes, yes,
practiced?
yes, yes.
Uh,
Yeah, that
hmm.
initially stage I talk no, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours, sometimes 5 hours. I didn't count. Means no, means whatever I have a spare time, so I use that time for speaking.
So
And
so it
one
was
to every day I watch some conversation video. One two
hmm.
video first I watched, then I go for a speaking.
Okay. So how much time have you invested in this field? Like 1 year, 1 month, 6 months,
Yes, yes,
the duration
yes,
of
yes.
time.
I have been learning this language for 1 year.
1 year, and then you think like, yeah, that is enough. I think I'm able to speak with anyone, right?
Yeah, means for learner, I'm a learner, so I'm a beginner. I consider myself as a beginner. So
Hmm.
if you don't take steps, so how will you improve? So
Yeah, you are
anyhow,
right.
it's a compulsion. Is you said compulsion or other thing? No, it's forcefully you ready yourself inside. You motivate yourself. I have to achieve my goal, so you have to do. Otherwise, no other option. So if I
Okay.
not expose myself in these things, if I scared to talk with people, and if I scared to how to uh, reveal my face, so I cannot achieve my goals. So that is why I try. No, whatever happened, let it be. I want to speak. People people will have laugh laugh them, and if
Hmm.
anybody criticize me behind me, so
It
do
doesn't
them.
matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't matter. What I want to do.
Okay.
So
So I
how long have you been
okay.
learning?
Okay.
How
So
long have
I'm just curious to know your thoughts. The after next, like when did you get realize now we should be calling as a video? Because hardly anyone can talk very confidently, but it is very difficult to face the camera or someone attentions like. So when did you get the idea I should be I should be talk directly video call, and then after I should be created my YouTube channel like that idea? May I know?
so yes. I have been watching no others conversation video for 1 year. So watching regularly watching, and I thought no, I feel quite comfortable when I go for a audio call. Audio call is okay, but when you jump in a video call, it's a quite challenging for everyone. I think no. Gradually,
Mhm.
slowly, they feel comfortable, but initially stage, everyone they feel very nervous and all.